Another Michael Bay Transformers movie. Lord help us all. So Transformers The Last Knight is the newest film in the Transformers film franchise, once again directed by Michael Bullshit. And The Last Knight takes place after the Age of Extinction. Things are falling down from the sky. There's this new planet destroyer, and who's there to save the day? Not just Autobots, but Mark Wahlberg once again. Alright guys, so let's get into Transformers The Last Knight. Okay, I can say this much. The visuals here were better than they were in Age of Extinction because I thought the visuals there were garbage. And there were some cool moments within the action scenes. Moments. But otherwise, oh, let's get into the cons. Now before I get on to everything that I hate about this movie, let me just say this much. I wanted to like The Last Knight, okay? And Michael Bay has proven himself to be a good filmmaker when he tries, like with the first Transformers movie, with 13 Hours, a film that I actually really liked. The first Bad Boys. I'll even go so far as saying the second Bad Boys to an extent. Michael Bay can be a good director when he tries. But whenever he does a Transformers movie, it's as if he just goes just throw shit in our faces. How it starts off is interesting with the Crusade, with King Arthur, with the Knights of the Round Table, and then I start hearing words. Oh my god, the dialogue in this movie. Like, Stanley Tucci plays Merlin, and Stanley Tucci could be a cool Merlin, but in the first few seconds of seeing Stanley Tucci and hearing his dialogue, I was doing this. Oh god. Here we go. Alright, bring on the pain. Let's do it. Stanley Tucci saying, I would give up this and this, but not women and booze. Not that stuff. So Michael Bay humor from the very get-go is here. I thought it was actually worse than it was in Age of Extinction because there was a character in this movie, I thought he would never shut up. This guy, I wanted to punch in the face and just say, shut the fuck up! My apologies for your eardrums out there, guys. Mark Wahlberg is mailing it in. I feel like he wasn't even trying. I feel like he was just here for the paycheck. There's this new 14-year-old girl who I wouldn't have a problem with, except for two things. One, Michael Bay sexualizes her, which, you creepy bastard. And two, she does jack shit. Like she says, I want to fight these guys. And the Transformers even say, alright, let's take you to the lines, kid. And she still does nothing throughout the entire film. Like, what was your purpose for even being in this movie? And also there is this lady, this Oxford teacher, who again, Michael Bay sexualizes because as you all know, in Michael Bay films, Michael Bay likes to over-sexualize women. I didn't even buy this teacher and Mark Wahlberg's chemistry. Matter of fact, I was just like, no. And Anthony Hopkins, oh my god. Anthony Hopkins. When I saw Anthony Hopkins in this movie, I thought, oh, they dragged Anthony Hopkins to this, didn't they? And when Mark Wahlberg first meets him, Anthony Hopkins says, that's a bitching car. And by the way, saying dude at the end of a sentence, Anthony Hopkins, doesn't make the joke funny. Optimus Prime is barely in the movie, I can tell you that much. Optimus Prime is literally in the film for maybe 20 to 30 minutes max. That's it. And Megatron, he makes an appearance. He's in the film even less. So if you're expecting a big, huge battle with the two of them, it lasts for maybe a minute. And the thing is, this could have had potential knowing that the writers of this film wrote Iron Man. Yes, I'm not even kidding. Let me repeat my statement there. Two of the writers who wrote Iron Man wrote this. Iron Man to this. Holy shit. The worst thing is the trailers for this film were actually kind of promising. It looked like this film was gonna try and be serious and try and show different things about the Transformers universe, but everything ends up being full of clusterfuck filler. When it comes to the action scenes, they're still kind of hard to follow. There is so much shit happening on screen. If you guys thought there was a lot of stuff happening in the previous ones, wait till you see the final act in the last night. I mean, oh my god, there was so much happening on screen. I didn't know what to pay attention to. Everything is so incoherent and so badly edited together. I know other reviewers have mentioned this, but I gotta mention this as well. But the friggin' aspect ratios. Now, apparently this movie was filmed in 98% with IMAX cameras, yet still, for some reason, Michael Bay decides to switch up the aspect ratios even during big action scenes. Like, here's the thing. I understand if you film your dialogue scenes and regular, you know, like, with the aspect ratio more kind of closed down, and then aspect ratio widens up when it gets to the big action scenes. But even in the big action scenes, the aspect ratio goes from this, to that, to this, to that, to this, to that. It really stood out to me and it distracted the crap out of me. The film's runtime is about 2.5 hours. I believe it's about 15-20 minutes less than Age of Extinction. It didn't help because this film still felt over 3 hours long. And it doesn't help even more that I did not care about anything going on in this movie. And I mean anything. And of course, the ending sets up for a sequel. Lord help us all. Overall, guys, Transformers The Last Knight is a clusterfuck full of the same old Michael Bay bullshit. It's the exact same movie as it was with the previous 3 films. If you like the previous 3 films, you'll probably like this one. If you don't like the previous 3 films, stay away from this film. And Michael Bay has been saying that this is his last film in the Transformers franchise. And I hope to God he keeps to his word this time, because I don't know if I can handle another Michael Bay directed Transformers movie. So overall, I am going to give Transformers The Last Knight a 0 out of 5 stars. 5 films are on, they still cannot dig themselves out of this hole that they've gone into. Well done, Michael Bay. Well done. Alright guys, so comment down, let me know below. What is your least favorite Transformers film of the entire franchise? Let me know below. If you guys liked my review, or should I say rant, of Transformers The Last Knight, please like and subscribe if you want to see more reviews and or rants just like this one. And of course, until the next review, I'll see you guys next time.